What are you doing there, buddy? Hi everyone, it's Lindsay, and welcome to my weight loss diary. Last time I weighed in, I weighed 149.8. I'm going to try and reduce that by weighing in on video. This is my little pal, Bibby, and this week I'm going to share with you a grocery haul and talk a little bit about what I eat to lose weight on a plant-based diet, and I'm going to talk about how we kind of influence each other, like just friends, other people on YouTube, just general influence. And after that, I'm going to do my weigh-in and all that good stuff. Welcome to my kitchen. I have a grocery haul video for you today. First off, I want to thank Deanna from Adventures of Deanna for being the inspiration for this video. I was watching her grocery haul video last week and I was like, oh, I haven't done one of those in a while, and I always think it's interesting to see what people buy and what they use to cook their meals. And then it got me thinking about how much we kind of influence each other. Deanna was the person that initially influenced me to stop counting calories. So I want you guys to check out her channel. I've linked the description below. And you know, Deanna eats very different than me, and that's all fine and good. You can still find inspiration from all types of places. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about with that is just, I know a lot of my viewers aren't plant-based. I am not one to push my diet on anyone else. That's just not what I'm here to do. If you decide to do it, that's great. If not, that's fine too. Everyone's got to find their own way through all of this. I will say that I was reflecting, and I have a few friends that my good friend Laura is now eating plant-based just from slowly being around me. It just kind of changed how she eats. And in turn, I've learned how to make new plant-based meals because of Laura, because she likes to cook like I do. And so I'm kind of excited because I'm getting some black lentils in the mail here soon because of a recipe she taught me. So it's just like little influences like that that just gradually over time happen. I also have another friend that has been trying to eat vegetarian. Somehow from like being around me over time, it's kind of made him want to try it. In return, he's trying new things and he's teaching me recipes. One of the things he taught me was this Thai peanut salad, and it was like a cabbage salad, and I actually like regularly make a lower calorie version of the dressing from that salad. So I'm going to link the original down below. And through the magic of TV, this has magically appeared in my hand. But I actually make my own peanut sauce that I keep in my fridge because he has inspired me that much with that recipe. I'll get to the haul here in a second. I'm going to touch on a few more inspirations that are kind of in Shy Sorai. I watch your videos all the time. She loves these sushi snacks. I'm not a huge fan of the sushi snacks, but my husband loves them. So I got sushi snacks. I'm going to link her channel in the description below. So I use Walmart grocery, and this order in particular is about $150 worth of groceries. And I like to use Walmart grocery because I don't like to go into the store. I like the idea that you can order everything, you know how much you're going to pay, at least within a few dollars. You know, you'll have some weight adjusted items, and it kind of helps you budget a little bit. It's just convenient. So I sit there, I order it on my phone, and then the next day I go pick it up on my way home from the gym, and they just put it in my car, and I don't even have to step in the place. Now there are some things that happen, like they might be out of stuff Typically they'll replace it with a substitution item. Sometimes they won't. So there are occasions where I've had to go to another store. And there are also times when they'll send you produce and it's not very good. But if you say something on the app, they, no questions, refund your money. I've had to do that just a couple of times, and I do this pretty regularly. Like, a lot of my shopping is done through Walmart Grocery. I also like that they're less expensive than the majority of the grocery stores. I think Aldi is probably the only one that is cheaper in my area in particular. So I'm going to get to it. I have mostly like just a lot of fruits. We got strawberries, banana, grapefruit. I have oranges, cherries, and grapes. So we will definitely go through all of this fruit this week. Jeff eats fruit every morning for breakfast. I don't eat it all the time for breakfast anymore, but I do eat it pretty regularly. And we will use some of the things in our recipes. Like, I will pair these grapes with these Brussels sprouts and make my grape and Brussels sprout recipe. Link in the description below. These strawberries, I specifically got the strawberries because I like to slice them up and put them in a salad just to add more layers and more flavor. So over here I have like 3 sweet potatoes. That's because of that recipe that Laura inspired me with. I'm going to try and make it once my black beluga lentils come in. And I always keep a few Roma tomatoes. I put them either in my salads and sometimes in my cooking. A lot of times I use canned diced tomatoes for convenience in my cooking, but occasionally I'll use a fresh tomato. We always have at least 1 or 2 avocados on hand. They come in handy for sandwiches, or we mix it into a sushi bowl, different things like that. I got 2 cucumbers. Eat a lot of cucumber either in salads or in when we make falafel bowls or sushi bowls. It's always good to have a little bit of 0 calorie, such a lie, 0 calorie olive oil spray. This is Jeff's coffee. He's a basic man. He's just like, just get the cheapest coffee available, but he has coffee pretty much every morning. And then I got 2 bags of dried cherries. These I use for salads. They really make salad taste much better. Unsweetened applesauce. Jeff likes to eat this. I also got it because I'm going to be doing some baking. Instead of using oil in my baking, I use applesauce to make it less unhealthy. Hummus. We always have hummus on hand, falafel bowls, or just dipping things in. I know I always talk about Kool-Aid, and that's what I typically drink, but I've recently been trying the orange tang, and I've really enjoyed the tang, so I got myself some more. I got some balsamic vinegar because I'm almost out, and I was trying different salad dressings at my friend Laura's house this past week, and it kind of made me want to make my own salad dressing. So I'm going to make some with like balsamic and maybe agave nectar and some seasonings. I'm going to see how that goes. It's something I'm going to try new this week. And I have some sweet gherkins. I like to keep these on hand just to snack on a little bit. They're pretty tasty. I always have mushrooms on hand for sushi bowls or just various recipes. I love mushrooms. And Jeff and I typically go through at least 1 of these a week, maybe 2. And if I need a second one, I just go to the grocery store that's close by for some supplemental shopping. But we eat a lot of spinach. Green onions, I use these in cooking. I use them mostly for salads. Carb balanced tortillas, they're only 70 calories a tortilla. I won't eat these quite as much because I found that if I stay away from some of these more processed things that I do a little bit better with my weight loss. But Jeff really likes them, and it's really convenient for his lunches, so I always get these. And then I usually just put hummus on them and some spinach and roll them up in a tube, and he'll eat that for his lunch on the go. Over here I have 2 bags of sweet peas that I'll use in cooking. A lot of times I use it for curry. When I was eating at my friend Laura's house, this was another inspiration. we had tater tots, and I'm like, ooh, tater tots. Tater tots are nice. So I just got these for something easy. I'd probably just eat a big salad and eat a bunch of tater tots with it, and that would be my meal. So I'm excited. I'm probably going to eat this for lunch today. This was an inspiration item from Johnny. It's for that peanut sauce. It's a cabbage. This was another inspiration from my friend Johnny. That's the one that's trying to be vegetarian. It's cauliflower. He was telling me how he had a cauliflower crust pizza, and I was like, usually you buy them from the store and they have dairy in it, but I was wondering if I could make my own plant-based version. So this is one of my little experiments that I'm probably going to try in the next week. On a regular basis, I don't usually buy stuff like this, but we've been playing board games with our friends on Sundays, and now that we're not wearing masks there anymore, since everyone's, you know, got their shot or whatever, we're having snacks again there, and I figured if I'm gonna bring snacks, it's cheaper to get them from Walmart. It's also maybe cheaper to make my own stuff sometimes. So I got a few snacks, but I'm not gonna touch these snacks. I'm gonna stay strong for another couple days. I got just some barbecue baked Lays, which I just realized, oops, I screwed up. They have milk in them. I did not realize that the barbecue ones did. So I will let it go this time, but I will not be buying these again. I will stick with the plain. Sad moment. I got Teddy Grahams. They're a pretty good low-calorie snack. This does not contain milk, so this one I'm safe on. Although I think some of the flavors do. You gotta watch the flavors if you're trying to do stuff. Like, I know I can eat plain baked Lays, but I guess I can't have barbecue. That's sad. This looks very unhealthy, doesn't it? This is not a normal day in eating for me, but one day a week I do let it go a little bit. And it does say I need 3 large eggs and oil, but I don't use eggs. They sell this stuff called Bob's Red Mill egg replacer, and you just mix this powder with water and it makes a fake egg for you. And instead of vegetable oil, I will use applesauce. And I haven't done this with brownies yet, but I did it in cake and it worked completely fine. So I'm going to try it with the brownies, and those are all snacks I'm bringing to game day. So these are not things I would eat on a regular basis. Besides these items, I did get a couple items that are just household items. I got cat litter for my cats and copy paper because I've been using a lot more paper since I'm in school now. You can't totally just build all your meals off vegetables. I try and do like half vegetables, half starch. So a lot of the stuff you're seeing that I'm replenishing is a lot of the fruit and vegetable, but on hand at all times I have my starchy foods. I'll just kind of show you here inside my cabinet. A lot of times I have the starches and they last for quite a while because I always have rice, I always have lentils, I keep potatoes on hand, and those are the main, I guess, meat of my meal, if you would say. And I eat like half that and half of non-starchy vegetables. And it's inspired by Dr. McDougall's The Starch Solution. That book is basically what I follow to lose weight. It wasn't what got me started with being plant-based, but it is the best, most comprehensive thing I've come across for transitioning to being plant-based. It's very informative, so I highly recommend it to anyone who is interested in eating this way. This little sir has been very demanding, trying to get my attention during this whole video. And here's my other little sweetie. There's Jupiter. So last week, oh my goodness, Bibby. So last time I weighed in, I weighed 149.8 and I'm down to 149.2. So things are still going well, very gradual, but going quite well. I feel like this video has been pretty long already, so I'm not going to elaborate too much. I'm just going to say goodbye, and you guys can enjoy Bibby's little belly here. He's so ridiculous. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What are you doing here, huh? What are you doing with all this cuteness? What am I supposed to do with this? Huh? Is that your little belly? Is that your little belly? You're such a handsome boy.